Hello everyone, my name is Alyssa and welcome to my very first YouTube video. My name is Alyssa and I'm a NASM certified personal trainer and a NPC Bikini competitor. So I thought what better way to start off my YouTube channel with a show day vlog. So just some background information. This was my second show ever, and before that my very first show was only a week prior, and yeah, so I did back-to-back shows. I was on a 12-week prep before my first show, and that was the J Cutler Desert Classic. I did do a show day vlog, but that is on my mom's YouTube. I'll put that in the description below. But for this show, we did back-to-back peak weeks, so yeah, it was heading into this show, which was the Spectrum Fitness Golden State Championships. My coach, who is Frida Paulsen from Team Elite Physique, she wanted me to come in tighter, so bring in a tighter package and hopefully show those tie-ins in the back. So yeah, it was a tough peak week, let me tell you. Not only was it back-to-back peak week, but I was pushing it hard because I was trying to get in tighter and smaller. And yeah, so I was doing 45 minutes of cardio pretty much leading up to the peak week. It was a lot tougher. My carbs were a lot lower. I was depleting. My energy was nowhere to be found, okay? And yeah, it was tough. It was definitely tough mentally and physically. I feel like my body really came through in the end. My stage weight in my first show was 116 pounds, and my stage weight for this show ended up being 113.6 pounds, so 2.5 pounds down, and that makes a big difference when you're really small. And I just looked tighter, leaner everywhere throughout, and also, big thing, I did not look stringy. So my shoulder caps were still full, my glutes were still full, and I was just really happy with the package I came through for this show. Yeah, so on Saturday, I actually wasn't as nervous as I thought I'd be. I was definitely more nervous last week at the J Cutler, but honestly, I was just hungry. I was so hungry because I cut my water. On Friday, I cut my water. I was eating, I had filled up in carbs, but it wasn't that much, to be honest, because I was still looking really full, so we didn't need to fill out that much. But yeah, I was just super hungry, and in the morning I couldn't have any water, no food, but I did get to have an espresso shot. Let me tell you, I was so excited for that espresso shot. I made it nice and warm, ready for me to drink. I go and lay on the bed to enjoy my espresso. It spills all over the bed. I like had to jump so it didn't get on my tan, but it spills all over the bed, and I just felt like breaking down in that moment because that was my one thing that I could enjoy, get some energy in me. And my mom definitely sensed that, so she immediately was like, I'll order Starbucks, I'll order coffee, we'll get you your espresso. And yeah, so I ended up getting my espresso shot.
Good morning, it's show day. I have my espresso shot. It's currently 7:30. This is all I could have. No water. Almost spilled it again. Oh my god, I got on my shirt.
Oh my god, you spilled it again. What is wrong with you?
So after that, it was pretty chill because I wasn't going on stage until like 2:30, really late in the day. So I was kind of chilling. I woke up at like 6 a.m. so I kind of just like coasted throughout the hours that I was waiting. I just relaxed a little bit, and I got my makeup done and then my tan, and my mom did my hair, so everything was really chill. I wasn't nervous at all. And then we got to backstage, and that's when it really started to set in, and I started getting a little nervous. Once you hit backstage, it just goes by so fast. Like, you're eating your pump up food, and then you're pumping, and then you're getting ready, you're staging, and then you're on stage. It goes by so fast. And last week I had Frida with me the whole time because it was in Vegas, and she's located in Vegas, so she literally guided me through the whole way. But this week I was on my own. I had my mom with me. She got an NPC card and a backstage pass just to be with me. So she's the best. But I was kind of on my own to figure out everything because they're not going to hold your hand and carry you to the stage. So I had to figure it out for myself, which is a little scary. But yeah, I got backstage. I was starting to get a little nervous. But I was feeling confident also. I felt really good about my package. And I was also very excited to go back on stage again. For my pump up food, I had some rice cakes and honey and also salt. So basically, what your pump up food is a lot of people have sugar, which is the honey, and carbs just to fill you out and get you pumped up basically. So your shoulders and your glutes pumped up so it's nice and full and not stringy. Yeah, a lot of people have like candy. I saw Sour Patch Kids is like a common thing, but I just stick to the honey. It's a little safer, even though it doesn't really make a difference, but I stuck to the honey. It was perfect, exactly what I needed. And it was a lot better than what I got last time, because last time I only got salt and water. So that wasn't fun. But also the salt is gonna fill you out and help you hold that pump. So yeah, that's basically your pump up food. And then after I pumped up with the bands, and yeah, then it was time to go on stage. And prejudging and finals were all in one. So I basically went on stage and then I stayed there and they just awarded you right after, which was so convenient because I didn't have to come back hours later. But yeah, I was doing 2 classes, Novice Class E and Open Class E. And Novice Class is basically when you compete, you're a new competitor and you haven't gotten first in that class. So it's a lot of newer competitors. And then Open Class is basically, first class I went on stage for was Novice Class E, and that was prejudging and finals. We staged up, and the staging area, it was freezing. Everyone was shivering and I had chills all over, and that's not good because you don't want to be cold right before you go on stage. It's going to make you shaky on the stage. So I was a little nervous about that, also just the nerves in general. Yeah. So I did my novice class and I got off stage and I felt I didn't feel as confident as I did the last week. I felt a little shaky. I made a few mess ups, but I'm kind of hard on myself in that way. But I ended up getting second place for novice, and yeah, I don't really care too much about the placings. I just care about how I perform and my package that I bring. So I felt okay, but I knew I could have done better. So heading into the open class, I really try to calm my nerves down, get into my zone, practice my posing on my own, not focus on anyone else. And I went on stage for the open and I felt like I did so much better. It was so much smoother. I really took my time in all my posing, and I was super happy with how I did, especially my individual routine. It felt really good, and I was like staring down the judges, being all sassy. So yeah, I was so happy with how I did, and I ended up placing third in that open class. And my mom and I both recorded some clips of the previous day leading up to the show and the show day, so I will include that all for you guys to watch and so that brings me to improvements and what the future holds for me as far as competing. So improvements, I had talked to my coach about this and we both agree. I really have a strong front pose. My shoulders are really full, my glutes pop out a lot. I have a really good glute pop, and my ratios, my waist is super tiny. I'm able to get really small, so my front pose is my money shot. But I do need to work on my glute hamstring tie-ins. Those pesky little things. That is originally the reason that we wanted to come in tighter for this show, to hopefully get those tie-ins to pop out. And if you don't know what tie-ins are, it's basically, it's not a muscle in itself, but it's where your hamstrings and your glutes meet. So it makes like a little V around your glute and hamstring area. So that is what you want to see in bikini. And even for this show, when I was a lot smaller, it made some appearances. The tie-ins popped out for some times, but it still wasn't enough for what the judges wanted to see. So that is my biggest improvement that I need to make leading up to my next show. What I need to improve on, that is going to take a lot of time, because I need to build a lot of muscle in my glute and hamstring area, a lot of muscle to get those to pop out. So it's gonna take quite a bit of time. And originally I had planned on doing a national show in May, which is 5 weeks from the Golden State Championships. But with knowing what I want to improve, and I want to kind of nail it and really get those tie-ins to show, my coach and I decided to push out my competition until December, which is very far away. So that means I will be going into an off season, and also known as recomp. So I will be reverse dieting. I've already started my reverse diet process, and I am just gonna work a lot on the legs, just work on those glutes and hamstrings. And that's basically what my off season is going to consist of. And then I will compete again at nationals in Las Vegas in December. And I really feel like this is the right decision for me, because even though I'm just starting out, I already know I'm in this for the long haul. I want to do this as a career and for as long as I can in the future. So knowing that, and my goal is to be a pro. That's the goal, not just to compete in competitions. And obviously, like I'm already in love with competing, but the goal is to get the pro card, right? So I really just want to take my time and in this improvement season and improve as much as I can and build the best package that I can. And it's going to take time, but I'm ready to be dedicated and go into nationals with a bang, because that's what I want to do. And currently now, as I'm recording this, I am exactly 1 week post-show, and I have already started the reverse diet process. I get to eat some more food, some more carbs, and my body's really happy. I've been training a lot harder already. And the fun thing about going into off season is I get to be a little bit more flexible with my food. When I was on prep, I didn't do any of like the low calorie sauces or the protein bar. I didn't have a protein bar. I had just like plain natural peanut butter. So I can be a little bit more flexible in regards to that. So yeah, I'm excited. I have some fun YouTube videos planned as far as food and meal ideas and taste testing. So lots of fun things coming on my YouTube channel. I am so excited. Follow me on my Instagram at AlyssaXFitness. It'll be in the description below. And like and comment. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
You know that I'ma keep it cool. With you I feel like breaking rules. On the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about us too.